All right, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate y'all hopping on. First little call, with our new name change. I know a lot of things have been happening and a lot of information being thrown out there, but we're gonna get things proper. Today we're talking metaverse. I know everyone has lots of questions. Um, so we're going to take about I'm gonna take about 20 to 30 minutes just to kind of break down everything, especially for new people overall. And then we'll take the last 10 to 20 minutes if you guys have any questions, and then I'll, play around with the world and all that stuff. I'll also show you guys ways to just kind of research where to find some of these worlds, get a list, etc. So, just bear with me here. Like, there's going to be a lot of information, a lot of worlds, things of that nature. But at the end of the day, just keep popping back into the Wealth Addicts chat, ask your questions, follow us on Instagram, all of that. And we'll make sure to answer all the questions that you got. And of course, give you information so y'all could get into these projects at the ground floor, so y'all could make some money out here. Shout out to all those that's on the call right now that's been with me from jump. It's been over a year now, like that I've known y'all. We've been doing this, and I'm sure there's been a lot of money made because I mean it's up right now. So without further ado, this is one of the metaverses that I actually have a couple parcels in here. It's called Substrata. And as you can see, it's like it is a metaverse, a virtual world. There's different plots of land where people have parcels. They build different things within them. And by the way, if you guys got your phones on you or whatever, and not on your phone, I'd appreciate if you guys, tag us on IG, wealthaddicts.us. Make sure you get that follow too. But ultimately, you see all these parcels, people have their builds on them. The world here is pretty new, brand new. As you can see, it's pretty small compared to the other worlds. Some of you guys have seen me go into Decentraland, crypto voxels. In fact, this avatar is a resemblance of the crypto voxels, just architect and build. So it's pretty cool to see. So overall, let me kind of show you guys what I'm doing here. My overall plan is to come into the metaverse, meet new people, because it's a whole new world. So you got new neighbors, and these people live all over the world. So I'm coming in here to bring in my drone business. As you can see, I put a couple of drones here just to fly around. But I'm actually going to have somebody professionally build this for me. But I have this parcel and another parcel over there. I'm just casually just being a landlord, right? And into these different worlds, because you guys see the price tags on what things are being sold for. I have a crappy story on me having a plot of Decentraland. I mean, it's not a crappy story. I made money off of it. Before the world came out, I had a plot of Decentraland. It was bought it for around 80 bucks, sold it for around 800, 900 bucks. And I think it's worth around 30K, 40K last time I checked. But nonetheless, like, that blew up, and everything blew up primarily because of Meta, right? Facebook changing into Meta and everything going into the metaverse. All these worlds are going to be filled with people doing different things, putting on concerts, just doing a whole bunch of things. Think about it as this, because I seen the Meta Facebook commercial. This is the dimension for your imagination. So your imagination can run wild, build different things in here. You can also, let's say, for example, you don't have to get a plot of land to build something and sell. Like, you can sell the parts that are in here. Like, you can learn how to create, like, if you are a 3D modeler or know how to make 3D art, know how to make CAD designs, things of that nature. you can utilize that skill set. If you can make object files and stuff like that, you can utilize that skill set and sell different things. Like, for example, the coolest parcel, in my opinion, and here, see this plane flying over here. This guy over here, he has a space shuttle shooting out of the back of his compound with a helicopter up top, just monitoring. And it's his own little space. He got another look like a F-16, and the reason it looks like this, like choppy, it looked like he just 3D modeled like a toy plane and just put it in here, right? Designed it, put the colors, all that stuff, and looks pretty cool. So this is an example of one of these metaverses. I'm not going to take too much time in this. We'll have different calls and stuff on these, but I just wanted to show y'all just fully, one of these metaverses. And we're looking at this in 2D because obviously I'm on a screen, but you can always connect with a VR headset and fully be submerged. So that's the other part of it, where you can have the VR part, you can have the AR part with these smart glasses. You see Ray-Bans have partnered with Facebook to come out with some smart glasses, branded by Ray-Ban. So at the end of the day, VR and AR is going to help push this metaverse. But the things that you can do with a parcel or in the metaverse overall is just the same things you could do in the real world. You can buy a parcel of land, you can either build on it, make money from it, or build on it to just, show out. You can rent it out to other people and collect rent on it. You can, do whatever. You can make different things, like I said before, and sell that. Big corporations are coming in here buying land, and they are coming in and buying land at an expensive rate, and they have to recoup that. So they're going to make jobs in the metaverse. You have play to earn games that you can sit there and play it and make money. So I'm going to move over to good old CoinGecko. So again, on CoinGecko, you can just come in here and go to go to coins categories. And in categories, you have all the different categories of stuff, but right now we're talking about metaverses. I thought that was up here. Yeah, metaverse. We're talking about metaverses, and this gives you the full list of different metaverses that are out there. So you can simply come in and check out what projects are out here, what to look for, things of that nature. So I'm going to pick out a couple from here. Decentraland, Sandbox, Eluvium, UFO. Reason being is because price is still pretty low. Some of these projects, they're still small. For example, the biggest game metaverse project is number 24 at Axie Infinity. It's number 24 with an $8 billion market cap. That's it compared to, Dogecoin has a $28 million market cap, just to give you a comparison. So at the end of the day, everything is still early. Eluvium, if you guys saw the post that we had put, the gameplay looks awesome. And it's a lot more ready than most of the other worlds that I'm bullish on, like Star Atlas. One other one that I am starting to do more research on is Phantasma. But I'm going to focus on just a couple for today, and we'll definitely got throw in Polka City in there just for Oz. So just looking at Decentraland, I'm obviously going to just show you guys where to buy it. We'll take a quick look at the world. We won't jump into it because it is intensive on a computer, but I just want you guys to kind of do that on your own just to get the better experience. So just come into, just like how I show you CoinGecko, go to categories, find Metaverse. Select a few of them. You get to the page. This info section here are all the links that you really need to start to do research on a particular project. you have their website, you got the white paper, you have the Explorer, which is the blockchain, so you can see all the transactions, etc. You have the communities, Reddit and Twitter, powerful, right? Those two get news early. You can talk to the devs, once you follow them from the website, stuff like that. Like it's clutch. You just follow them and they usually spill the bean early before everybody else know. That's one of the tricks that I used, to get in projects early. And then I try to let y'all know about them. And so you get all this information. You'll click on markets, and that will show you where you can purchase this from, right? Just look at the exchanges. If none of these exchanges, you're familiar with or you have, just click on it. For example, Binance, just click on it. Actually, let's do that Woo network, because I actually never heard of that. So you click on it, right underneath it, it'll tell you if it's centralized or decentralized. If it's centralized, you may or may not, what that means is you may or may not have to do KYC, right? So that's a whole different story. If it's decentralized, you may or may not have to, well, you do have to pay a swap fee. So keep that in mind. So you basically go through there and figure out overall, sorry, I don't know why I just closed that. Overall, which platform you want to purchase it if you inclined to do so. So just looking at Decentraland, this is another set of MetaWorld. This is the MetaWorld that I had a plot of land on. There's a casino in here that's owned by, I think, Atari. And lots of people come in there and play different hangouts, different VR stuff. And this is the graphics and stuff that's behind it. And you can go, jump into it. You don't even have to have a wallet. You could be a guest, walk around in it and, just check it out. So I definitely want you guys to check it out. You have the different characters. You see each one of these, the shoes, the shirt, the pants, the hat, everything, all of those are NFTs, okay? The simplest way for you guys to understand this is crypto is money for the metaverse, and NFTs are stuff in the metaverse. Every single thing is a NFT, right? From the character to the glasses to the land, everything is an NFT. So it's owned by someone, owned by something. So because of that economy, people are going to jump in there and try to make money, right? The games that you play, and we've all been there. You play a game, you earn the tokens in there. Well, it's just that the tokens now are real money. I know we all played the game and wish like, damn, like I wish I did have like this, $5 million for real, like when we was younger, whatever, even still now it's for real. Like you could play the game, earn these tokens, and that million that you see up there could legit be $1 million. Not $1 million, but 1 million tokens that's equivalent to whatever, in terms of what it's worth. It's real money at the end of the day. You're earning real money. So again, you have all the digital assets, and you have different things from museums to the casino, different games, different organizations come in here. So it's a lot. There is the marketplace as well as the builder in here. And this is where you could come in and purchase some land, purchase some equipment, whatever the case may be. And yeah, you sit on it, build on it, sell it, whatever the case may be, and you make your money. Okay, so all of these are different parcels. These are the costs to them, and go from there. Now, another world that kind of jumped to the top, by my surprise, honestly, is the Sandbox. You guys have heard about it. This is the full map for the Sandbox. It has a different type of, it's more pixelated type looking, like graphics. So some people like that, some people don't. I'm more so of a realism type of person. But you go in here, do different things. Let's check out the map. So Yeah, and you can create your own little avatar thing for free in there, so you can walk around. Like you guys can jump into these worlds without actually owning anything in there. It's meant for other people to enjoy as well too. I'm not sure why this isn't fully loading up. Um, I have been having issues with this internet out here. It was an outage yesterday. Well, everything else is working. But you guys can definitely check out the sandbox.com. I mean, just go through this route so you make sure that you have the right link in the sandbox.game. Um, you know, always do that practice because Googling things and clicking different links and discords and stuff like that may get you, down the wrong path. Another one, it's not really, well, it is a metaverse as well, but it's a play to earn as well. Eluvium, this the one, it's a play to earn game. The graphics are beautiful. The different trailers on here, you guys can check this out overall. But as you can see, like the graphics in here looks real good. So really check it out because like I'm really excited about this one. It's sort of like and you're playing for Ethereum, like you fight with these little monsters. Imagine a Pokemon or Digimon. You have your little characters, they fight, and the winner gets the ETH that was put up. Like that's lit. And of course, everything in there is a NFT and all, the whole 9 yards. You can also stake these NFTs to earn passive income. So some of these worlds, like Star Atlas, I'll actually bring Star Atlas up next. Star Atlas, you can purchase these, start staking. All the information is on the website, as you can see, what's going on, and the TVL is going up, $1.45 billion already. So that's wonderful. The next one, Star Atlas, another wonderful game. Like for me, this one was the first one that really got me like excited. Like I need to really take a deep dive into these gamings and metaverse. Star Atlas, like the trailers on this one is even crazier. Look at the graphics like on this. It's basically like it's a intergalactic type of space game. You mine on different planets and you acquire these different items to create stuff, to create new NFTs in a sense, right? So if you have a ship, you obviously need to maintain it, you need fuel, you need all that. So there's an in-game economy, so you can go ahead and sell what you mine, so you can go ahead and build up your team to go explore the stars. So check this out because the graphics on this is crazy. There's 3 different types of what they call factions. You could be the Earth people, these 2 other types of people, but each world has a different offering pretty much. Like one world has stuff for the technologies inside the cockpit of a spaceship. The other world has stuff for the propulsion. So each world you will have to communicate and do trade and commerce between them in order to get all the stuff that you need to go explore the stars. And I think part of it is that we're searching for something in the stars, and it might be like a big item, it might be other NFTs, stuff like that. You can also fight with your spaceships, and if you lose your space, you lose your the fight, you actually lose your NFT spaceship. So you can go ahead and build your stuff up, battle other people, take their NFTs, join in groups, all that. Like it's a whole economy in there, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And with that too, you can stake all your NFTs in there to earn, and also people can work your structures and pay them, stuff like that. Like because all this is that there's an economy, and the same thing that we can do in games or in real life or both, we can now do and actually earn money from it. So most of the real life stuff is really going to be moving to the metaverse. Now, UFO Gaming has a whole lot going on in the back end. They haven't really announced a lot, but the the price is on the low end. So play to earn games within it. Check it out overall because they're doing a lot of little cool things, virtual lands, you know, the whole 9 yards. But it's just doing it on a different level, different offerings, small little game plays and stuff like this. They kind of remind me more so like a gala games and such. It's like a platform where different games are launched upon. So their metaverse is really going to be cool in my opinion because you know, it's like a big world of games. So check out UFO. Price is real cheap. It's number 131. I think you can get it on Hotbit or any one of these if you have it, but I got mine on Hotbit. Another one that I stumble upon that kind of like, I mean, I might still get a plot of land in there. Insomnia and Space, even the token too, the price has appreciated pretty well. Shoot, I haven't even looked at the token prices on the other. Yeah, I got into this one like off this pump. And it's just been pumping because I learned about this a little bit late, but they're kind of doing something, it's kind of sim-like a little bit. And there's a VR aspect to it. You know, check it out. Like it looks, you know, again, each one of these worlds just have a different look and feel and design to them. You can do different things on them. So it'll just be that people will be hopping on different worlds for different reasons. And it's available on all these, you know, VR headsets, and they're ready to play now. So you could be doing this, right? And that's exactly what I'm looking to do. You know, you could be doing this and interacting with people and the whole 9 yards. And the whole point is to obviously be able to interact with your friends in an open setting, go see a concert, go, you know, do different things, you know, just whatever you want in these metaverses. And of course, too, as an investor, I rather own the space where the concert's being held at and everyone's attending and all that 9 yard, because all that traffic, all that revenue, that's coming to me. All right, I'm getting a cut of that at the end of the day. So that's where I'm at with it. And you know, if you haven't seen the movie Ready Player One, that's where we're moving forward to. Polka City for the last one, then I'm gonna hand it over to Oz. He has a couple more that he wanted to add. So Polka City, it just got listed on apparently KuCoin. Like, yeah, been waiting for this because I didn't want to swap for this. And oh, it got listed on Bittrex too because that was not there. I actually like Bittrex. It's one of the oldest running, you know, things on the market. But with Polka City, it reminds me of like GTA or something. So you know, they even got drones in it. So I was already like I was already going off like, okay, this is clutch. But it's just another metaverse, another game. You know, check out these projects roadmaps. So always make sure to do so. Check out what they're looking to do with the project, what's going to be launched, what to look forward to, because you can always attach like price action, like, oh, I'm starting to see a pump starting around Q2 or, you know, 2022 or whatever. You already know it's because, hey, they have something that's about to drop or something, right? So check them out, see how the growth, how they anticipate the growth. I hate how they have these open other tabs. I don't even have so many tabs open. See how the tokenomics play out. But ultimately, the platform is where it's at. I don't have the gaming thing, this computer, but just check out videos on it. I'm gonna give Oz the floor to let y'all know on a couple things. Go ahead, man.
Good looks.
Do you need to
I don't know
share?
if you mentioned.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll probably share it real quick. Thanks. And I'm not
So,
sure if you mentioned it, but like Polka City is they call themselves the GTA of crypto
yes.
gaming.
Yep.
Let me see.
Yeah, you can share now.
Okay. Okay. Um, so mine is gonna be real quick, everyone. So basically, like just to recap for people that really don't know what the metaverse still is, um, you gotta remember like where we are right now. We're coming off of COVID. We're coming off of a more of a remote lifestyle. A lot of people, a lot of like kids, the younger generations are like engaging more remotely, engaging more virtually. And these virtual realities is nothing new. Like, I don't know if anyone on this call remember like IMVU, Hobble.com, RuneScape. Like when we were like a lot younger, this is basically everything coming to pass. But you got to remember that there's something called centralized versus decentralized things. So a lot of like centralized metaverses, virtual worlds like Meta slash Facebook will be you can do anything you can want to do in the real world, but digitally and virtually, but it's just that they have all your information, right? You're not private. You have your um, name, you like everything is just you inside of there. But when you tap into the decentralized world, which is powered by crypto, that's when you can be a lot more private. Nothing of your actual person is relating to what you do inside of the metaverse. So it's kind of like a big plus, as well as a lot of like real estate agents are tapping in heavily into buying land. You got to think of it. You might say, oh, it's just virtual land. It's as equivalent as an asset to real land, because a lot of companies are using this land to advertise. A lot of companies are using this land to actually sell products. And remember, you're buying and selling through crypto. So yes, that's one thing. I have two coins for you. One just came out 2 days ago. The other one did not come out yet, and these are two big gems. So the first one is called D Travel. So D Travel is basically in a crypto powered Airbnb platform that will compete with Airbnb. As you see down here, they only have data up to a day ago because it just dropped, I believe a day or two ago, the token. So is that 90 cents right now, but usually when a lot of these new coins or crypto games or metaverses will drop, what happens is a lot of people will FOMO in, right? So if I could show you the data real quick, a lot of people will FOMO in from, I think right now, right here was 60 cents, and price shot up to $1.50 and then tanked. So I usually wait for like that FOMO period to end and everything to balance out, or just like straighten out before getting in. But we're super, super, super early right now. On D Travel. So this is actually their website, the new evolution of home sharing. So basically, um, well, in 10 minutes. So basically, it's just a decentralized Airbnb. So people can come in anonymously, put their homes or any place that they stay for others to come in and rent out. So it's basically like a home sharing platform. So I would definitely recommend a lot of people to take a look at it. It's awfully very, very new. And it's something that's very it's gonna change the game, especially with people wanting to travel and rent out being Airbnbs. But like I would say, a lot of people have most of their assets in crypto, and they don't want to like convert it back to fiat. So this will be a big hitter. Another major one is Dogami. I might be saying it wrong. But this crypto metaverse did not release yet, so we are so early. I definitely, everyone on this call, have this one on your radar, and I know there are dog lovers on this call. There's no token, so you would not be able to search it in CoinGecko, but they do have a Twitter, which is I usually look on their Twitter, their updates, or their Discord. Um, but basically, what this is it's a pet verse. We all know the meme coins, Doge, Shiba, all of that, and how big the dog lover meme coins are going. Now, this is what this metaverse is doing. They're combining dog lovers and metaverse lovers into one. So now you know that once this drop, there can be a major spike. Personally, I can see this token hitting 10x easily from IDO. So basically, you have any dog that you want create as an NFT, and you're basically using it and like day to day walking it, doing all these dog different things. Like it's a lot to look into, but definitely check this one out if you're big into dogs. Even if you're not, I feel like this is a very unique one. Especially when we look at different metaverses, there's so many. You want to look for things that's unique, that's different than the others. But like Henze was stating, a lot of these websites will show you the roadmap. So you kind of want to look at the roadmap to see where they're doing their listings, any partnerships. It wouldn't be in the roadmap, but the partnerships will be somewhere on the page. That's very important. I think Q1 of 2022, it says dog token listing. So like I said, we're very early. It looks like this token will be listed in January. So we have a lot of time. So until then, what they usually do on their Twitter, a lot of these metaverses will show you little glimpses of their in-game play. And something for you to know is when you are researching these metaverses, you really want to know, you really want them, especially the games that will release in like 2022, late 2022, 2024, some of them. You want the developers to actually show you real gameplay, right? Not just pictures and video clips from the stating that will be from the actual gameplay, but you want to see them doing an actual like I guess like an in-person game, like movement, walking around the metaverse or whatever game it is, so you can actually see that gameplay that they're working on. But Dogama is definitely one to look at for the dog lovers. I will definitely put a big bag in this one. I would definitely put a big bag in D-Travel. But that should be it from my end. And I see we have 5 more minutes on the call. So Hensley, I'm gonna just throw that right back to you.
All right, I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't even know about that Dogama thing, so I'm already gathering up my dog photos because I'm in their Discord and they got a dog photo section. Trying to make my dog the ambassador or have him be one of these NFTs. You never know. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
All right.
major.
So last couple of minutes, man. You guys have any questions? We are going to close this down. Dropped a lot of information on y'all really fast. We do have this recorded, so we're gonna have it posted and drop the link. So the floor is open. First put. Can you raise your hand on this thing? Yeah, you can do reactions. Raise your hand if anybody got questions, or put it in the chat. If not, I mean, we call it an evening. Any questions or concerns, comments?
I was just on the topic of like choosing a good projects to go with. You're going with something that's going to be different from the rest, and I know with a lot of the blockchain stuff, we were going for technology, like the more advanced, the better, basically. And the more developed, the better. Is this the same for the NFT space?
Yeah, so for the NFT space, you want to look at more the community, the roadmap, what's being offered, right? Why should I hold this? Pretty much the community, right? If you're looking at the long term too, like what are they looking to do overall, and see if it fits with your if it's something that you want to support long term. If not, I mean, there could be a big hype community behind it, but you just want to make a quick flip because the Met is 0.07, but you can make 1 ETH off of it. So depending on how you want to go about it, you know. But it is a different approach and strategy between looking at coins. It's similar. There's similarities, of course, but you are looking at different things.
Thank you.
No problem. Now that was a solid question for sure, because you know, a lot of people will see, because I know my cousin, he hit me up, was like, hey, there's this project, you know, Offset's supposed to be part of it. Da, da, da. And I'm like, yeah, it would be great if Offset was part of the team, but he's just getting paid to promote it for a hype. So how do you want to play it? You know? All right. Any other questions? Probably one or two more questions, and you know, we'll break this down. See, we have a
If there's no question, I'll
There's a
talk to the
question
end.
in the chat. So Austin T asks, what will you recommend that an experience to do start learning, like a non-experienced or an experienced person, but to start learning about the metaverse? Well, first and foremost, I mean, learning about it is just diving into it, right? It's just like, how do you learn how to play a game? You just play it. You may also, you said inexperienced. Okay, I got you. Yeah, you just go ahead and dive into it, see what other people are doing, jump into different resources to learn about that space that you're in. You know, make sure you hop into the chats and everything, because I'm going to be posting a lot more metaverse stuff, especially as I go build my personal metaverse, my personal space. You know, use YouTube as well. Like Oz stated, like get on YouTube, search about that space, look at the gameplay, look at what other people are doing in it. I met a guy, well, I met him before, but I didn't know who he was. I met a guy who actually, let me see if I could pull up his thing. Oh, let me be host again, Oz. I thought that made us co-host for this last minute. I'm gonna show you guys this guy's IG.
I
But
think you gotta take it from me.
that's weird. No, just oh yeah,
I got it.
okay, I got it. So yeah, he literally got 1 million followers on IG from being famous in the metaverse. You know, he had, and it's to the point where like Samsung was using his emoji and stuff like that, like his NFT, in their commercial. And you guys might have even seen the commercial. So you guys see his thing. His name is Stack Pack. He be all the clubhouse rooms. This is his you know, his avatar and stuff, being used to promote their new, you know, Samsung Flip thing. You guys might have seen the commercial and stuff. Like, that's his stuff, and he, you know, he just made hooked up with an artist to create different things. He's also a producer and stuff, so they host different, you know, sessions, parties, whatever, in the metaverse, and you just get famous from it. So